The dates is good lady good grandfather. During the new year many homes have dates. Phoenix dactylifera. The fruit is native to Africa, Southeastern Europe, Crete and Southern Asia from Turkey east to southern China and Malaysia. There are many types. Dates are canary, dates are sea, dates are Senegal, dates are ruby, dates are cliff. Dates are India, dates are Tunisian. Not only rich in natural fiber, dates are also a source of vitamins A, B, K, trace elements, fat. Scientists in the UK say that eating dates is essential for a balanced and healthy diet. Doses against constipation, intestinal disorders. Reduce obesity, reduce cardiovascular diseases, blood pressure, excess cholesterol, diarrhea. Dates are also nourishing for muscular development. Diem also helps to brighten the eyes and prevent night blindness. Especially very beneficial for both adults and children. Malnutrition as well as patients in the recovery period. As a result of a modern medical survey, dates are helpful in preventing organ cancers. It provides energy to relieve fatigue within half an hour. Tonic for gentlemen. With poor physiology, quality and number of sperm poor, eating will have the effect of sexual arousal. Just soak a few dates in a glass of goat's milk and let it overnight. The next morning crush together with a little nutmeg and a spoonful of honey. This is the traditional remedies of Vedic medicine to treat impotence, physiological weakness and support for infertile couples. The American Cancer Society recommends that 20 to 35 grams of fiber a day be met only by eating a few dates. That is why it is considered as the king of candy and food, ideal for the body to easily balance and digest food. People eat the dates in many ways, such as mixing with yogurt, milk or with butter, bread, dessert, or cut into small slices and sprinkle on pastries and puddings to add flavor. Especially, dates are considered one of the strongest alkaline foods and provide the body with a fiber called beta-glucan, which helps to delay the absorption sugar in the small intestine and reduce the absorption of cholesterol in the blood. Thus, supplements and dietary supplements for diabetics and hypertension should be encouraged. Watch out for foods that are high in risk for hyperparasitemia, which can lead to death when ingested. Worm infection is probably the most prevalent disease in Vietnam, with 65 million people infected, accounting for up to 3/4 of the population. In it, food is considered one of the causes of disease. The issue of food hygiene and safety is always a thorny issue of our country, from production to preservation. Resonance from hot, humid climates, helminths and larvae grow strongly and may be present in any fresh food. Here are the top foods that are most at risk for helminths. Vegetables. Raw vegetables are one of the most effective means of transporting larvae into the body. Not only aquatic vegetables with tubular bodies, such as vegetables, water spinach, watercress, but vegetables such as salads, herbs, are infected with parasites such as roundworm, eggs, hookworm, liver fluke. It is frightening that up to 97% of live vegetable samples are sold in markets infected with parasites, and after 3 times of washing with clean water, 52% of vegetable samples still survive larvae. Eating raw vegetables increases the risk of parasite infections, especially vegetables that are not hygienic because they are irrigated with dirty water, fertilized freshly and not fertilized properly. This is the germ of gastrointestinal diseases such as diarrhea, dysentery, helminthic disease. Among them are most common hookworm, hairworm, pinworm, roundworm, liver fluke. Fresh seafood. Both fresh and saltwater fish are capable of containing parasite larvae. Freshwater fish such as catfish, eel, snails contain many helminth larvae. Meanwhile, the fish, carp brought small liver fluke larvae, crabs, snails, shrimps larvae. Marine fish contain nematode larvae, especially in the most common types of fish such as squid, mackerel, sardine, salmon, etc. This type of larval parasite can cause headaches, vomiting, even leading to intestinal obstruction, bowel inflammation, stomach ulcers. Buffalo meat. Cowrie. Dipping. Buffalo meat is very popular. However, it is the source of the tapeworm, an extremely dangerous fluke. Large liver fluke is mainly parasitic in herbivorous animals such as buffaloes. cows. With a rate of 31 to 98% of cattle infected with liver fluke, eating beef. Dipping, reinfectious hazard. Post-larvae can move to the joints, making the brain difficult to diagnose and potentially life-threatening. Pork. Vietnam has a lot of processed pork, including livas the soup. But it is worth mentioning that the rate of pigs infected tapeworm larvae are very high. That is why our country has about 50 provinces with tapeworm infection. Not only pancakes, but also uncooked pork, there are still pistol larvae. Tapeworm is the most dangerous parasite. They parasitize the brain and the human eye, leading to death. With food hygiene, food dirty, unknown sources alarm today, the risk of high parasitic worms, causing confusion for consumers. So, protect yourself with selective measures, soaking, processing food safely. Put a toothpaste on the little boy that helps stretch it. In recent times, it has been claimed by many that applying a toothpaste to a little boy is an effective firefighting solution for premature ejaculation. How bad is this information? For him, the story not go to the market, spend all the money is always a serious problem, but extremely difficult to disclose. With the shame mentality, many men are afraid to go to the medical facilities to be searched and treated, but to find the magic that others passed. In recent times, it has been claimed by many that applying a toothpaste to a little boy is an effective firefighting solution for premature ejaculation. How bad is this information? Toothpaste is indispensable in daily life of every family. Not only clean teeth, avoid tooth decay, but also known toothpastes with many interesting effects such as lightening jewelry, soothage, insect bites, remove stains on clothes, cup or keep hair as a specialized gel. Recently, it was also reported that the fever that toothpaste has the miracle uses. Prolonged sexual intercourse for men. According to this, pharmacy toothpaste when applied to little boy, not only disinfect, but also delay ejaculation. Prolonged love. One of those who tried to find a pharmacist is Mr. VH 30 years old, Diem, Hanoi. Married more than 6 years, the room is always warm, because both husband and wife have high demand for sex. However, 1 year back, do not understand due to health deterioration, or for what reason, his little boy suddenly evident, often not listening to the control of the owner. Every time close, still try to maintain only a few minutes, while his wife is in the spring age, expose the right quality a girl is still. Nothing. For months, they both worried, wife advised to go to the doctor, but embarrassed, so again. Do not want to go to hospital so extreme, he expresses suffering for the comrades, and the desire to receive advice. There are people who taunt him to drink the kind of positive energy such as snake wine, gecko. Some people buy the medicine to use energy. So much so that he felt remorse for not speaking out early to the comrades for advice. However, because he wants to be effective immediately, Mr. H follows the simple instructions of a person. It is a toothpaste that contains mint on top of the little boy. This person has tried and found very effective, not only quickly stimulated little boy, but also control ejaculation early. That evening, Mr. H bought a tube of mint toothpaste available at the beginning of the bed, preparing for the plan to regain style. Indeed, when applying toothpaste, H felt his little boy cold and numb to make the erection state is maintained longer than seen. Hence, the husband and wife then H have permission to use his wife magic to love goes smoothly. His wife did not mind, because the toothpaste was used to kill the bacteria, so it would not harm. However, after pretending to be no husband to lose inspiration, she had to talk with her husband about the problem in the closed area. Medical examination. Her sister was a doctor, notified gynecologic infection should go home. Her husband always used the secret the other toothpaste has no effect. About the effect of improving the health of the little boy of peppermint toothpaste. Dr. Nguyen Antuan specialization of Nam Hoc, Hong Kok Hospital said that mint in toothpaste really beneficial. Men's erection. Mint lotion contains cleansing agents. Mints, amino acids. In which mint has a cool taste that stimulates peripheral nerve endings, which is beneficial for erectile dysfunction. Small. However, toothpaste contains a lot of other chemicals that can be counterproductive because small is very sensitive parts. Abuse of non-specialized products in the long run will cause serious consequences. The most dangerous is the inflammation of the genitals, affecting fertility. According to Dr. Tuan, men's masculinity is very sensitive. So men using a mint-applied toothpaste on the part will quickly feel numb. Numbness. That is the reason can inhibit the ejaculation, prolonged time battle. However, in essence, the length of time is not significant, it is only psychological measures for the long time gentleman encounters the not go to the market spent all the money. Just as it used to be in the past, a man's method of using topical or topical sprays to lengthen sexual intercourse. But this type of anesthetics makes the user lose sexual pleasure, so it is gradually removed, said Dr. Tuan.